point of time.
Are the themes more from the consumption basket, or now have you tactically moved yourself to, say,
It's more on the Capex
manufacturing,
side.
Capex?
More on the Capex side, because that's where the much deeper correction is there, I would say. More on the Capex side, more from bottom-up defense names, or you talk of EPC names, or some of the manufacturing names, you know, there's a lot of correction which has happened in the prices. And it continues. Because of the disinterest, you know, the prices are still continue to correct.
In this market, Madhu, much like maybe Alcobev now, what would you say are core portfolio themes? कि ये तो होना ही होना चाहिए portfolio में.
नहीं होना ही होना तो मैं नहीं बोलूंगा आयशा, मैं ये बोलूंगा जरूर कि आपका शॉपिंग लिस्ट में ना ये जो चीजें जहाँ पे रियल करेक्शन बहुत डीप हो गया है, एंड समथिंग न्यू, लेट मी जस्ट गिव यू एन एग्जांपल, देयर एनीथिंग टू डू विथ रियल डेटा सेंटर. नाउ वर्ल्ड वाइड वी आर सीइंग what has happened in the world in data center. There is no way government will not be thinking of encouraging this industry, because you can't keep your data in America in today's time in the world. If you look at the data center capacity of India compared to what has happened in the world, in one location of America, there is much larger data center which has come up as compared with what has happened in India.
Whole country.
So if I look at just only this one theme, there are a lot of ancillary themes. There is a green power theme which will go into data center. There are a lot of hardware which will go into data center. There will be EPC companies who are specializing in building data center. There are land itself. So a lot of things. Now, in all of this, will I be able to find one or two or three ideas? Because that's what my job is. I am very confident I will be.
So one message to investors who are feeling a little bogged down looking at the screen every day.
I think, you know, this is not the time to get bogged down. If there was a time to get bogged down, it was maybe 18 months before. I think this is the time to be convinced. This is the time to now stick your neck. As I said, that if you are an individual stock picker, then you should accelerate pace of your research. You should become much more intensive in terms of research. And if you are a mutual fund investor, don't lose conviction, don't lose heart. You know, because returns have to be looked at over a longer period of time. And one message which I want to give, Aisha, maybe I realized that very early in my career, which I did not do. But this is for people who are much younger. Investments in true sense, if you are looking for your next generation. See, why are you saving money? Not for yourself. Maybe for your next generation. Majority of the people in India want to save money for their next generation. We talk of saving for next generation, but we take a 1-year view. And we take a 3-year view. That do not go together. So I was in a Maheshwari Samaj conference, a month back, and I just did some number. And it is astonishing that mutual funds, by and large, have delivered, let's say, 14% return. You will agree with me. You know, simple mutual fund, asset allocation fund have also done 14% plus return. So if you put only 11,000 rupees per month, only 11,000 rupees per month, but you do it for 50 years, that is what we are talking of generation. Guess how much will be the money? 11,000 rupees per month, मतलब आपने कितना रुपया डाला साल का? 1.25 लाख रुपया? और आपने 50 साल डाला, तो आपने डाला 6 करोड़ रुपया. ये कितना हो जाएगा आपके हिसाब से?
600?
No, it becomes 100 crores.
Okay.
So just simple habit.
The power of compounding, discipline investing,
equity
is magical.
So who have made money in markets? People who have had faith. So I'm just saying, if you start this habit and you do it for one generation, I think many generations will be financially secured. That is my key message.
And you learned this early in life.
Absolutely.
Okay, great.